Alright guys, so today we're going to start replacing all the LEDs inside of the Silverado. And we're just kind of go for it, see what we can do, just kind of figure out how all the panels come apart. And I guess I'll just hit the video as we go. But we're going to start on the interior, because it's a little bit cold outside. So I guess we'll start up here with this.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust.
First we'll go ahead and take all of these panels off. Oh, that's the kind of bulb we don't have. We'll have to come back to that one. Pull it out. First off, we'll start with the center bulb. Gosh, my bulb is disgusting. Which you guys see is just kind of this kind of bulb. So we got these COB LEDs to go in there. So we'll go ahead. Check if the polarity is correct.
We're dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust.
There we go. And check it again. And there's one. That's calibrate. So these outside ones are the ones that have the hooks on the edges. So it hooks onto this piece here, and there's another one down in there. But they have the hooks over the ends instead of like this one that's just got the big metal pieces on the edges of it. So we'll come back to those at a different date. Next, we have these footlights up here, and those bulbs are just a little T10 wedge LED. There we go. So there's that. Just flip up your scroll wheel light thing and you can see if those are on or not. And it's the same process on the driver's side. Where is it over there? Alright. You gotta unplug any of your harnesses back here. And check the headlight switch too over there. Alright, now after you get this all taken apart, we can start replacing the bulbs. is we've replaced the glow plug lights and the 2 turn signal lights, which if you look fairly closely at them, you can see that they're all labeled what they do. But we just ripped the old bulbs out and put in these tiny little wedge lights. And it may work, it may not. We're going to find out. So we'll have to plug this thing back in. Those are in there. I'll have to plug this back in, and if it doesn't work, then pull it out and flip it around. But go ahead and do that. Alright guys, we got this back in the dash. And if we just replace the turn signals, give those a test, you can see that they're nice and blue. Instead of the green color. CMS light. Way up in there. Otherwise I just take the whole thing out. Okay, there we go. So you just push in the button, and then there's these push clips right here. So you just kind of wiggle it out. It may be easiest to get a screwdriver from the back. And push on it. Yeah. So if you push on it right through here with a screwdriver, it'll pop out of the socket. And just stick it up in there. If it doesn't work one way, flip it. And there we have our nice new light for in there. So we'll close our cover. Push the button in. Alright, so next we're going to do these outside lights. This whole thing should come off.
Very dustily.
See what kind of bulbs these are. Yep. I think these have the same bottoms as a T10. So even though the bulbs are different size, the bottoms are the same, which is all we need. So these sticker in right there. Oh no, this one feels like it's glued in. Well, even though mine didn't work, hopefully yours are going to be fine. I've got something somewhere in the system that's messed up, so I'm going to have to look into that later. But either way, that's how you change out those bulbs. It's pretty easy to do. Next, we're going to do the turn signal bulbs up front here, which is also fairly simple. Have these little push tabs right here, so you got to push this down while you twist. You can't just twist them out, but they're still fairly easy to do. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but those have been glued in and they've been oxidized, so these may be a pain to get out. Alright, now that we got that off, what you do with these bulbs is you just stick them down in the groove, and they should go in and twist. Oh, the inside of these is disgusting. So if you look, one side is lower than the other, so it only goes in one way. There we go. There it is. So if you're pushing it in one way, and it doesn't go in very deep, flip it around and try it the other way, because then it'll probably go in fine. So now, look over here, we've got LEDs in the sides already. Those are pretty easy to get off. You got to take the grill out, and then behind here there's a couple of nuts that you take off, and then these side pieces just pop right out. Same with the top ones with the reflector in them. But that's how you replace those. With the hazard lights on, you won't ever get any hyper flashing. They're pretty set circuit, but next we'll go inside and we'll get the reverse lights done. And we've already got the lights off the truck because we're tinting their lenses too, so let's go inside and check those out. But on the back of here, you got a nut here, or a bolt here, and a bolt here to take off. And we'll do that and get those bolts off real quick. Alright, so after you get this piece off, after you unscrew it, it just pulls off. This one right here has a Guys, this is the kind of light that you need on the 95 model. And we'll go plug it into the truck and test it for you. Alright guys, we got the truck on so we can test it. It wouldn't let us do it with them off, but we're going to have Carson hold the camera, and I'll go put it in reverse so you can see it working. So there you go, we got those put in. We got the tail lights still inside so that they can continue to dry and let the paint cure. There's wires just coming from somewhere. This truck has still got a lot of work to be done. But there's those. Next we may try getting into these, but that may be a little difficult just with the condition that the truck is in. So we may do those a different time. But those you should be able to just get to from behind, pull the bulbs out and replace them. But we'll be back out here again to replace all the other lights, to get the rest of the gauge lights, to fix whatever's wrong with the third brake light. We're going to leave these tail light bulbs as halogens because I'll eventually be getting LED housings. I'll get some of these on video at a different time. But overall, that's pretty much how you get all of it done. Again, just so you can see these, we've got right turn signal. Whoa. Right turn signal still has the halogens on the front, it's going fine. Left turn signal is hyper flashing with the LEDs, to be expected. On my 95, we're gonna have to get the bulbs that come with the special housing things for behind the gauge cluster. We're gonna have to get new bulbs up here for the lights that are on the switch. Otherwise, though, we've got that dome light replaced, the footlights replaced, we got the glove box light replaced, we got the front turn signals replaced, or we showed you how to do that. We got the reverse lights replaced, the third brake light replaced, even though they don't work very well. But anyways, I hope this is helpful for replacing the lights on your truck. It's really not too difficult once you get in there and do it, unless your truck is like mine, which has been, I don't even know how to describe. It's not even like abused, just stupidity. Like with the glue and these bulbs down here, stuff like that. As long as you don't run into those problems, it's all fairly simple to do. Anyways, I hope this helps. Be sure to like this video, subscribe, and I'm going to put a link to the Instagram page for my truck in the description below, so go follow that. I'll be doing so much to this truck. It's got so much work to be done, so hopefully I can get a complete replacement guide for just about every little thing on this pickup, and eventually I'll even be showing you guys how to paint it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one.